Good evening, everyone. We are so excited to see you here at the Vial annual winter concert featuring our fourth grade band, our fifth grade band, and our choir programs. We would like to give a big old giant welcome and shout out and thank you to Miss Karen Boudreau, our wonderful school board member, and Dr. Ken Ortling, our fantastic superintendent. Let's give them a big old round of applause and thank you for coming. We are going to begin our evening of musical adventure with asking a favor of you. We do ask that you silence your phones, so that way all of the wonderful hard work that our students have put forth can be showcased without interruption. We are going to begin with our fourth grade band, so I am going to turn it over to Mr. Michael Danigal, our fabulous RJVL band director.
Thank you. I'm not as good at off-the-cuff speaking as Miss Morris, so I have to use my little paper. First of all, I want to welcome everybody to the concert. Thank you all so much for coming. It really does mean a lot to us and to the kids for you all to be here. This is the fourth grade band you see on the stage in front of you. And this is their first concert ever, so they're excited and they're really kind of nervous. So we want to make sure that we show them how much we appreciate it when the time is appropriate. Anyway, each day in fourth grade band, we begin with a warm-up. We take out our mouthpieces, head joints, mouthpieces and barrels, mouthpieces and neck, etc., and we begin to play. We begin with rhythms for the band to echo. We'll have one person play a rhythm, and then the band will echo that rhythm as part of our warm-up, and we call that our mouthpiece warm-up. Thank you. We began working on making good sounds using just the mouthpiece and barrel. We talked about that a minute ago. Then, after we improved on just the mouthpieces, necks, barrels, all that kind of stuff, we got to put our instruments together for the first time. There was much anticipation in the room. There was an excitement. It was palpable. You could feel it. Then, they put their instruments up to their mouths. They breathed in, and this is what came out. Thank you. So after we worked on those things for a little while, started playing with the instruments more and more, they actually got a lot better at it, as will be evidenced in our first real tune, our first note. So learning to play musical instruments starts basically by learning one note at a time. So they learned their first note, which you just heard. Then we got to play our second note, which is our next selection, our second note, which incidentally, for all you music majors out there, is C concert. Thank you. Now that the band has gotten pretty good at playing two notes, we will perform a selection that incorporates our third note, the infamous B-flat concert. And anyone who has ever been in band before, B-flat concert's always the very first note you play all the time, ever, for the rest of your life, pretty much. So B-flat concert. So moving forward with their musical instruction, the fourth grade band will now perform a piece called Match the Pitch. And that's a piece in which the woodwinds and brass will play individually, followed by the full ensemble. In this piece, we're basically learning how to listen to each other and try to match with intonation and tone quality and all those other good things that make a band sound good. Now, we're definitely in our infancy with this, but the kids are working really hard. After that, we're going to play a piece called Breathing Easy, and that's their first piece that doesn't have rests in between these notes. They're playing solid notes the whole time. So we're going to play Match the Pitch and then Breathing Easy. Our next selection is a piece that showcases our learning about half notes and half rests, which are notes that are 2 counts long or rests that are 2 counts long. This piece is called Mix It Up. To finish the fourth grade portion of the band concert, they will display all of their acquired knowledge thus far, their musical knowledge anyway, while performing an all-time favorite, Hot Cross Buns. This one has a special place in my heart, and it also has a special place in the heart of one of our amazing school board members, Miss Karen Boudreau. This is for you, Hot Cross Buns. Thank you guys so much. Just give us, just indulge us for a moment while we go ahead and we transfer from fourth grade band to fifth grade band. It's going to take a couple of minutes. Thank you. Thank you. The next portion of our concert will be the fifth grade band. This group of students on the stage before you now have been playing their instruments for a little over a year. They've worked really, really hard, and they've improved a bunch in their time in band at RJVL. So for our first selection, the fifth grade band will play Sweetly Sings the Donkey. This selection showcases the band playing both in unison, which is they're all playing the same thing at the same time, and it also has them playing in the round where different sections are playing different parts at the same time. This is Sweetly Sings the Donkey. Thank you. Our next selection will be Dreidel Dreidel, which is a traditional Jewish song commonly played and sung for Hanukkah celebrations. Thank you again. Our next selection will be a piece called A Christmas Chorale. It is a slow and beautiful piece, and it is designed to help the band develop good intonation, blend, and balance as a whole group so that they can sound good together. I always tell the kids, we can play all the right notes and all the right rhythms, Sorry. We can play all the right notes, we can play all the right rhythms, but if we don't sound good, then we don't sound good. So we're really working hard on actually producing good sounds out of our instruments. And I think the kids are doing a really phenomenal job with that. So our next one is A Christmas Chorale. Thank you. Before the fifth grade band plays their last selection of the evening, I want to take this opportunity to show gratitude to everyone here tonight. You guys being here is a testament to how well supported the arts are, music is in this district, in this community. It really is wonderful to see. And I just have one favor to ask. Please continue to encourage your kids to practice and to work to get better, because there's so much good that comes from being a part of a music program. The gains are just incalculable. It really is a phenomenal program to be in. You're learning how to be part of a team, how to work toward a faraway goal, how to accept failure and learn and grow from it. And it's just, I can't say enough good things about being a part of this kind of program. And the support that you guys are giving us and your children is just phenomenal. Please continue to do so. We love it. Thank you very much. Our administration, central office, everybody in this district is just so supportive of what we do, and it really is just a wonderful feeling all the way around. Anyway, I'm talking too much, so we're going to get on to the good stuff. For our final selection, the fifth grade band will perform a piece called Jolly Jingle Bells, which is a medley of some all-time holiday season favorites. Please feel free to sing along if the mood strikes you. Thank you guys so much. Once more, we're going to go ahead and transition from our 5th grade band to our choir, so please just indulge us a few minutes. Thank y'all. Y'all are wonderful.
Thank you so much for your cooperation. We are the RJVL Jaguar Choir. We are very, very excited to present our hard work to you. We have been very, very fortunate this year with this group of students. Our choir has grown, which some of you might have noticed. Very exciting. And with that comes more opportunities. So we are very excited to share with you singing in unison, singing in some simple harmony, an introduction to harmony, and then singing independent harmonies later on for you with our final song. Our first piece is one that you will more than likely recognize. It is called Carol of the Bells. This is going to be our unison piece, and I'm going to stress that because singing by yourself is very different than singing in a choir. And Mr. Danigol mentioned before that when you are singing or playing in unison, everybody's singing the same thing. Though it sounds easy, it's very difficult to do. One of our outcomes on our board usually is, I can blend my voice with those around me. Because when you're singing by yourself, you don't have to worry about anything else. But when you're singing in a group, and especially a group of this size, you have to listen sideways, you have to listen backwards, sometimes you have to listen forwards to make your voice meld and blend with everyone around you. So that is what our goal has been, and we hope you enjoy Carol of the Bells. Y'all, some days they even get me. Wow. All right, now I am going to introduce such a blessing that we've had to our choir this year, and that is our resident teacher, Miss Leanne Hovis. We have been just absolutely the luckiest people in the world. I'm gonna multitask, not very well, but I'm gonna try. And the students love her. We have learned from her, she's learned from us, and so she's gonna conduct the next 2 numbers, which makes me very proud as a teacher that for the last number, I actually get to sit there and just watch, which is fantastic. So I hope that you enjoy our introduction to harmony with a beautiful song called A Christmas Canon, where we are gonna start singing in unison, and then we're gonna build that harmony by holding out long notes, and it's just gonna be lovely and magical. We hope you enjoy. For our final selection, we are going to do a little more upbeat for you, and we are going to take a vacation down a holiday road of carols, so you will recognize plenty of the melodies in this song. We hope you enjoy this adventure. We love this one, it's so much fun. Thank you again so much for joining us this evening. We cannot do what we do without your support, so we are so thankful for that, and we hope you enjoy your holiday season.